Just a bit of a nuisance. But it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't mean we'll get more caught and whatnot. Just had to check my linen stocks. Was curious, was the linen taking up more than a single thing? Wouldn't want it doing that because I'm low enough on inventory space as it is.
I can't carry anymore.
So anyway, we're nearly done here now. Just need to get kill the trolls here, deal with Darkhan, get the rotting heart and some spinal dust, and then kill these things in Deatholme. Wait. There's actually a quest in Deatholme. There's a follow-up to War on Deatholme. There's actually a follow-up. So, if memory serves. Either that or there's another quest I can grab going into Deatholme. And I just haven't grabbed it yet. I'll have to check it on my phone. If memory serves, there's one in there to kill some lieutenants. May want to grab that before I go in. It's kind of annoying how they'll give you a quest to go kill, like, they'll give you the quest to go get like all the troll weapons, but and they'll give you a quest to kill trolls in a certain area. Then they'll give you the other quest to kill the trolls in the other area. It's just like, why couldn't they do, you know, just give it to you all at once? Same kind of applies here. They'll tell you to go in, kill these minions. Alright, now you've done that, and they'll likely kill their bosses. Go back in and kill their lieutenants. It'd be better if they just gave you the, like, you know, the quests all together. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass. It's not conductive to doing these quickly. And it's not that I don't like the series or anything like that. No, I do enjoy it. It's just a case of I'm being a little impatient. I want to get to. I'm feeling, like I said earlier, I was feeling a little bit off, and I'm also, you know, running through this area again because of the quest flub up. And also, I'm just thinking like of all the characters I have to do. Like I have to finish the Blood Elf, I have to do the Goblin, I have to do the Gnome, the Dwarf, the Draenei, and the Worgen, and I also have to do the Orc, the Forsaken, the Human, and the Night Elf. And even then, I'm not done. There's gonna be a few more. I'm gonna have to do like at least one or two races twice. In that case, it's probably going to be a Forsaken and a Worgen twice. I'm just thinking I kind of like the Worgen area. But I'll probably space them out because otherwise I could see it getting really, really annoying. Just like doing the same quests in close succession will be very annoying. I'll probably, like, say if I was doing 2 Forsakens, I'll probably try, like, I'll, you know, get the Forsaken A out of the starting zones, maybe do like a few zones, then do the other one, or do the few zones, do another character, go back, do some more in the Forsaken, then eventually, well, start dealing with the other one. Like, keep a nice gap between them, because otherwise, I question how. One thing I always keep in mind when I'm doing a video is, do I actually want to play the game? Like, if I'm not really in the mood for it, I mightn't sound like it sound right, you know? I might sound like, you know, ripping my nails out or, you know, chugging a bottle of bleach would be more enjoyable than playing the game. And if, if that's the case, then I question whether or not you will find any enjoyment out of it, unless that's your thing. I know some people really enjoy Let's Players who rage and whatnot. That's their thing. I don't know what I think. Like people have different tastes, so some people might like that, but I'm not sure what I would think of it, you know? Oi! That's a water elemental, not a chicken. There you go. To be honest, after having to run through here multiple times, slaughtering them, I don't think there's any trolls here for the poison to work on. It's probably just going to kill a ton of flies and random critters. Here's hoping it works. I'm waiting for what we actually plastered on it to be plague, and so to run in here and find just a ton of zombified trolls. Well, not even zombified trolls, zombified, you know, frogs or whatever critter that end up ingesting the poison. Well, that looked weird. Just his death animation is kind of like he swung around or something. Also lying at a weird angle. I do like how his corpse isn't igniting. It's good to know that the trolls here are fire retardant. Good to know.
I don't have a target.
Okay, I would need one more cat ord and 2 more hexers. Okay, I'm to find the cat ord and there's the 2 hexers there. As long as no other player runs in, which it probably will, all will be well. Okay. Actually, I'll look up those quests that I was mentioning. You know, about killing the lieutenants in a moment. Just want to do this first. Get these guys down. There's 3 of them there. Actually, there's quite a few here. At least 4. That are visible. There's probably more in buildings and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, he's mine. So I'm going to start looking this up. Deatholme. Okay. 4, 3. Okay. Let's see. I'm opening up the WoW Wiki article on it. Okay, there's like 4 lieutenants. And yep, there is a quest here to kill them. From Magister in the Sanctum of the Sun. Okay. And they don't have the listed in names for the quests. Let's go to Wowpedia. Maybe I'll have it. Okay, yep, they at least have the name of the quest. Yeah, you have to do War in Deatholme first. In which case, I will go up, turn this quest in, and then I'll swing down and go in here. I won't do Darkhand's quest until I have War in Deatholme done first. Because, like, after I deal with him, I want to go, you know, get the mount, go show off here, Zuamon. I want to go do other things rather than what would you call it? You know, running back into Deatholme to fight some minion now that I've killed his boss. If you get me. Huh. I wonder, is there an underwater? Nothing. There's these plague snappers, and it is kind of weird how you don't get any quests to kill them, even though they keep saying like, oh, we have to kill the wildlife to keep, you know, the plague in check, or, you know, so they won't infect others. But we don't get any quests to kill these. I'm just curious what the hell this is, because I never really paid it any attention. And, you know, there was another one elsewhere and it had a quest in it. And here? No. Come on. You know one area I liked? Blood Mist. I really like that zone. It's the second Draenei starting zone thing. I've heard people say they're bland, but maybe they were just talking about Azure Mist. Did prefer Blood Mist over Azure Mist. Certainly there's not, you know, any demons in it, undead on Blood Mist, but still it wasn't half bad. There was actually one quest line though that was kind of forgotten though. Basically, some guy was kidnapped at one stage. I think it was off camera. Like they just mentioned that the Blood Elves had grabbed him, but we never saw it happen. So we don't know what happened with him. But they make reference to him that something bad has happened to him, and he's a bit of an abomination now. It was a taunt from the bad guy, so maybe we could just put it down to an empty bluff. But maybe it wasn't. Like they had a guy, they very well could have done shenanigans to him, you know. So that, and since we never did see anything come of it, it was just kind of forgotten. That is actually kind of annoying, because it could have been really interesting. Actually, probably pretty disturbing. I'm just in Burn Crusade, these aberrations were introduced into the game. There are these like flesh beasts, they're also called. There are these weird things, and in one of the early Draenei quests, some crystals end up scattering around the place and mutating local wildlife. When you cure one of the wildlife, it hops off a rabbit. But when it was mutated, it looked like any other flesh beast. As in, you know, it had no eyes, it had this huge mouth and like a massive tentacles that were moving along the ground. I'm probably not describing it very well, but it did that kind of thing. It didn't look like a rabbit at all. So I'm just imagining that happening to the Draenei guy, but him keeping a few more tokens of being a Draenei. Maybe like the blue skin tone, maybe some face tendrils. Ugh. Probably a bit too weird for WoW, but then again it did have the Crimson Fen, so I'm saying, you know, nothing is. Crimson Fen messed with me something wicked. It's a thing in the Warlords of Draenor. I'll show it to you soon enough. I'll run through that quest on that zone area on 2 characters. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'll actually read the quest text on 2 characters. On the rest, I'll be just like, yeah, whatever, I'll go kill them, I'll go get you your food. It just messed with me. Assault on Zeb and Noah. Unbelievable. You really should talk to the captain about joining up as a Fire Strider. Alright, Thalas. You've given us the breeding room we need to continue building up our forces here. Actually, by your count, there aren't many of those trolls left at all. Maybe now we can join with Tranquillian and attack Deatholme. I think you earned a little something. Take your pick.
Keep your wits about you.
Of course. Merchant.
Everything has a price.
I'm sure.
Hold your head high.
I mean, I just sold my junk for 11 silver.
Glory to the Sindorai. We will have justice.
Choose wisely.
Yeah. No, I'll sell that. I have to hold on to that. The lay staff. I'm here to lay some staff. And 5 for sexual harassment. Survival knife plus 2 agility. New. That is soulbound, yeah. So what does it look like? Didn't mean to take it back. Doesn't really look like a survival knife. For a moment there I thought it was actually like some sacrificial dagger. Like there's curves on it. Isn't, but it doesn't really look like a survival knife. Okay. Here, this is fine. Okay. And need to go and auction some stuff off. I need to get bigger bags. But this will serve for now. Still don't have enough to get the thing. The writing. Though I suppose if I did go to my mailbox I'll probably have enough. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's heart to Tranquillian. We'll run down the Dead Scar. Ooh, I finally got 1,000 hit points. I remember before when I first started playing WoW. Before that, I'd only played a bit of Adventure Quest and stuff like that. I had played a bit of Final Fantasy 7, the Final Fantasy games like 7, 8, and 9. Maybe even like X and X2. But I never really played much of them. Like, I never really played very far into them. Well, I had finished 7. I'd gotten a fair bit into 8, but it just started getting weird and whatnot, so I was kind of losing interest. And 9, I never really got far into. Basically, I was always getting, like, thinking it was kind of weird how you start getting thousands of hit points and doing 1,000 points of damage. Since I was saying I was only playing Adventure Quest and didn't get very far into it, or didn't get very strong, or having kind of help hit points and whatnot, being that powerful was like a foreign concept to me. So it just seems so weird. Actually, another story from being when I was new to the game. My aunt, she was trying to do some like world event or some quest or something, but it required her to go to Winter Spring. She wasn't actually high enough level to get to Winter Spring, I don't think. And the way to get to Winter Spring on foot, if it's the first time you've been there, or if you don't have a flying mount, is through a cave here. You have to go through here. And if you aren't friendly with Timbermaw Hold, and you start off on unfriendly, they will attack you. And you won't be able to get through if, you won't be able to fight your way through, really, at level, because you just get slaughtered really easily. And if you try and run through, you won't make it. You get dismounted because you've gone inside, and then you can easily get dazed, and it's a mess. So I remember us trying to farm up rep, and as a Retribution Paladin, trying to keep like my aunt's bear, as it was our tank, alive. I never thought of switching spec, nor did I think of grabbing int gear. But then again, I was just leveling up in Ashenvale. Like, I was, a lot lower level, still kind of new to the game, still kind of green, But yeah, that was fun. That was actually a really fun experience, I have to say. Okay, there's our 5th spinal dust. I'm just gonna fight my way down. I don't have to get everything here. I'm gonna have to come out, and the enemies are probably gonna be after respawning by then. And by the time I come back, they've probably respawned. So then I have a 3rd time, and then when I come out for the 4th time, then I will have to be sure I have all this stuff then, because after that 4th time, I won't be running back through the Dead Scar again.